I guess defining omnichannel is a tough thing to do, but to me it would be a single continuous dialogue over a series of touch points. So there's a great example that one of our clients has presented to us. It's more a visionary statement, and very few clients are at the position where they're able to achieve this. But it's imagine that I'm keen on buying a new BMW. And I see an advertisement and I scan a QR code, and on my phone then I've got the mobile app. And I can then go and request a test drive. And I log in with my Facebook details. And then from there I can speak to an agent. Now I'm switching across to the agent channel, and that agent at that point should have all of the information from my Facebook details, all the things that I've inputted, and that should be combined with all of the other data that they know about me. They know I'm a previous customer. I used to own a 3 Series before, and I had my finance with them. So at that point, that agent, when they speak to me, 10 seconds after the engagement has started, should have all of that information available to them, see my history, see where I am on my journey towards buying a new car, and find what's the best action they should take to help me on that journey. For example, arranging a test drive. And that should be done seamlessly. From my perspective, I shouldn't have to recapture or re-enter or reiterate my statements again. And then let's say I go in and I go to the showroom and I actually want to buy the car. And again, I scan my QR code and it brings up the details of that exact car. It's the perfect color, the perfect model. I love it. And it already knows now that I'm that particular customer. I've got that interest. I'm now on the buying stage of my journey, and it should be pre-approving me with a particular offer to actually drive that car out of the showroom that day. So no matter what channels or touch points that person engages with, the data throughout is consistent. The organization has a strategy for me in terms of my buying journey, and they give me the nudges at each point that I need to get there. So that to me would be the ultimate dialogue of an omni-channel experience. The concept that we use at SAS is a customer decision hub. That's what we call it. You could think of that, I suppose, like a marketing brain, which is a centralized area that will orchestrate all of the possible customer engagement activities across the organization. Now, if you consider a company like BMW or a telco or a bank, they've got the finance department, they've got the branding department, they've got the operations and the call center, and all of these work in silos. And what we find at many of our clients is they don't actually have some sort of centralized way to decide which priorities take preference. So if we look at our BMW example, the idea would be that we've got all of our data and our insights as the foundation. So we've got a single data platform where we know everything about that customer. We then have a whole set of actions that we could take, and each marketing department and each product silo will come up with their own actions. It could be campaigns, cross-sell campaigns. The service department's interested in me buying an extended warranty rather than me buying another car. You've got customer engagement, social strategies, all of that. Those get inputted by the marketing department. And then there needs to be some kind of centralized strategy which will orchestrate across the organization what's the best thing to do. And that's where we talk about this centralized decision hub. So when we look, that's the back end, but if we look at how the call center or the app or the store are enabled, all of these channels should be feeding their information and feeding their knowledge about what to do next from this centralized place.